Good evening, friends and fiends. Why is my camera out of whack? There we go. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the Wobblerocket channel. This is not going to be a retro game quite as much, although I'm really not sure what year this came out. Tonight we are playing Slime Rancher. This game was gifted to me by Cass, who is in the chat right now. And I have actually had this on my wish list for a very long time, probably since it was announced. And I never got around to buying it, so Cass sent me a copy, and I promised that I would play it on stream. So we're going to get into that. I do have a couple of other little news and things. Today was a good day, but it was a little bit of a bittersweet day. Most of you know that Freya passed away earlier this month. I got the call from the vet today that her remains were returned. So I went and picked those up. And I need you guys to look at this. It came with... Ooh, I don't know if I can get... Let me see if I can shade that a little bit. They have a paw print, and I just need you guys to look at these long ass claws that this cat had, because that is pure Freya. And they also came with a little. Why is my stuff so like washed out? But a little nose boop, and the nose boop is amazing. So I have a new bookshelf in my in the entryway of my house. So that's going to have a little spot on there. Of course, it has a little box with her ashes and all that. So I'm going to have a little section set up for her. I feel like the audio is really loud. Is the audio really loud for you guys? Let me see if I can tweak that a bit real quick before we get into this. Audio, let's drop the master some. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the gain just a little bit so you guys can hear me, but I'm going to turn down the gain volume a little bit because I was drowning myself out. And you guys can see my half-price skeleton in the back. I need a name. I need a name for the skeleton. So that is your job tonight. You are paying for the entertainment that I'm providing by streaming Slime Rancher. By coming up with a name for the skeleton. I need a volunteer to like log the names that are suggested, and then at the end of the stream we'll do a poll and we will decide what the we'll do a poll to decide what the skeleton will be named. Okay, so Cass, I'm tapping you for that. You get to keep track of what the names are for the skeleton. So far we have Eduardo Skelebabob, Gary Billy Bob III. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into the game, and we're going to check this out. I hope everybody has been doing really well and had a good week. New game. Let's check out our save icons. We have cat slime, like a mineral slime, a fly... buggy slime. I'm guessing that's like a radioactive slime. It looks scary. A carrot. Oh wow, there's a lot of save icons. We're gonna go back to this guy because I like his derpy face. His derpy face kind of reminds me of Pixel's derpy face. She's around here somewhere. Game mode, live the life of a slime rancher and explore the wonders of the far, far range at your own pace. Casual and rush. So we're gonna go for adventure. Nearslu, hello, hello, welcome in. Bearded halfling, hello. "1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far, Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime rancher. Let's get moving. Lydia says, I'm going to be Maria Posada from the Book of Life for Halloween. I don't know who that is. So maybe somebody knows who that is. Okay, so we have a place. Let's go inside. Okay, no, we don't go inside. Star Mail. Welcome to the Far Far Range, the 7Z Corporation. Ms. LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range. Until you get more familiar with your surroundings, traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation will be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. The 7Z Corporation, providing the tools you need to get the job done for us for a small fee. Yeah, that tracks. Return to the ranch. Okay. There are carrots. Can I do anything with the carrots? Apparently not. Okay, so we can jump with spacebar, hold shift to sprint. This, I guess, is the shop they were talking about. Your backpack can vac things up and store them in the vac tank. Wait, can we vacuum up the carrots? Aha, we can. We have carrots. Not sure says it's hard to type with all these blisters on my finger. Why do you have blisters on your finger, dude? Tasty food acquired. Okay, so we can shoot food at a pink slime. They'll eat anything. Shoot a carrot at it. Wait. Why is it not? Aha, there we go. Hey, cool. What does that mean? Oh, we got a slime plort. When slimes eat, they make plorts. Head over to the plort market to cash in your plort. No! I missed. Wait, what's that? The plort market gives you $2 for your hard-earned plorts. Shoot a plort into the plort market and earn some cash. Okay. Oh, we have some cash now. All right. What are we buying? What should we buy? I don't know. What's that? It doesn't work. Oh, okay, here we go. Plort Market. The Plort Market is a network of buyers and sellers of plorts across the galaxy. Ranchers use Plort Market machines on their ranch to send plorts to the market for sale. Ranchers are paid immediately when depositing plorts at the plort current market value. So that's our Slimepedia. What is this? Excuse me. Okay, so let's go see. Let's find some trouble to get into. We vacked a slime. Shoot slimes through a corral barrier into the corral on the ranch. I did that. Now what? That covers the basics. You learn the fundamentals. Now it's time to get out there and explore. Remember, the best way to become a pro rancher is to experiment. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We have star mail. Wait, go eat your stuff, dude. Okay, I'm guessing they can only eat so often. Are you eating it? Yeah, you're eating it. Where's my plort? Ha! I have a plort now. It's a chicken! Are you okay, chickadoo? Okay. Woohoo! Good. It's another chickadoo. All right, let's go drop off our plort, I guess. Not sure says, well, this game is strange, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we have more of these. We can buy more. All right, we can buy different corrals. Okay, garden. Okay, so we can grow food. Keep chickens in their place prevents the uprising. All right, let's do that. Let's build a coop. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but all right, let's go find our chickadoos and our chickadees and our whatever you call them. Hey, there's a plort. And another plort. Wait, what happened to the other chicken that was in here? Did the... Oh. Do the slimes eat the chickens? Did I feed chickens to the slime? Oh, that's fun. Oops. Bailey says pink slimes are omnivores. Yes, chicken is bye-bye. Well, that's one way to get plorts, I guess. Okay, there's another chickadoo. You know what? There you go. Have fun, guys. Let's see. Lydia says, I think Wobble likes chickadoos. Beard Halfling says, how far can you yeet the chicken things? And Cass says, if you get your angle right, pretty far. Let's see if we can rescue the chickadoo. Okay, let's see. Let's see how far we can do this. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good range. All right. Let's go see what this says. Cass says there are some slimes that are obligate carnivores, some that only eat veggies, some only eat fruit. Ranch expansion. The dark and gloomy cavern above the sea is a likely first chapter to that novel of yours. So we need a lot of stuff to get in there. Lydia says, don't kill a chickadoo. Look, I mean, we gotta get plorts. I don't see you giving me any plorts right now, so I gotta get some plorts. That's another ranch expansion to the lab. Whoa! Oh god. That's not good. You shouldn't do that. You can't swim. You might wake up to a mob of hungry, unruly slimes on your ranch. Yeah, I bet. What is the goop? Okay, we can't suck up the goop. But there is a plort. Yay. Alright, we got a plort. Let's go shoot our plort into the hole. Into the plort hole. How do I buy stuff from this thing? They just leave goo when they bounce around. What a pretty scenery. Okay, we got food here. There we go. Pogo fruit. Let's go give some pogo fruit to our slimes because they're probably hungry. That didn't work. Get back here. Hey, you're not supposed to escape. How did you do that? All right, gotta go stick some more plorts in our plort hole. Thing to the left, or directly to the right of your house door. Directly to the... This thing? This thing. Oh, okay. You can get a water tank. You can upgrade... Okay, you can upgrade the walls of the pens. Jetpack. Heart module. Power core tank booster. This is still more money. Needs more money than I have. So let's go. What's this thing? Hey, are you another porthole? Range exchange offline. Ah! I knew there would be more fruit there. Here's who says you'll unlock the exchange later. You get offers for specific things. Lydia says, bro is me leaving class without my teachers knowing because they don't care because I'm the good, quiet kid. You shouldn't be leaving, class anyway. You should be learning stuff. Okay, let's go this way. See what's out this way. Dry reef, a coral-crusted ocean floor that now basks in under a golden sun. That is a lot of slimes. Sup, dudes? Also, carrots. Sucking up the gloopy dudes. I like how there's not a limit to your, Wait, what's the purple, or the pink meter on my thing? Is that how full my inventory is? Lydia says, I only did it once in art, but it was an emergency, so. You can head off the ranch to the rest of the range outside the arch to the left of the ranch exchange. Hi, Trial Fan. Hey, there's a glowy thing up there. What's the glowy thing? Let's see. Hello, Beatrix. My name's Hobson Twilgers, rancher, explorer, and the former owner of this here ranch you now call your own. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember and felt there was one last adventure left in me, so I've set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love. So keep your peepers peeled for notes like these if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. Be talking to ya. Alright, let's go drop off our Slimer dudes. Oh, hey, our chickens started multiplying. That's cool. That explains. Alright. Is there an efficient way to just get the plorts without sucking up all your slimes again? I guess not. Screw all that. Just do it that way. There we go. Alright. Let's go drop off some plorts into the plort hole. Alright, so let's do, what was it, a garden? Yeah, let's do a garden. Okay, so we have a garden. Shoot a fruit or veggie into the depositor to begin growing more of that type. So if we find, like, some more carrots or something, we can grow some more carrots. That's cool. Let's do that. Nearzu says you can upgrade the pen to auto-collect. Drew Makes says, whoa, this wobble stream got slimy. Hello, Drew. Nearzu says you can also get auto feed. Vaylee says you can put an upgrade on the pen to make it a plort collector. Cool. Like, how many of these slimes should I be collecting? Do I need to get all of them? I feel like it's the kind of thing where you need a lot of them to progress, but maybe not. Oh yeah, we have star mail. That's right. We need to go check our star mail. I like that the dash is pretty fast in this. Hey, you guys are supposed to get back in there. Do I have too many? I bet I have too many. No. I guess they all fit. They just bounced off. Alright, let's go to the house and check our star mail. Star mail. Thora West. Hi there, Beatrix. My name's Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account of all the work we have to do. I'm a longtime rancher here on the Far Far Range and head of the welcome wagon for your local range exchange. The range exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they got for what they need. Slimes, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the range exchange machine daily and be sure to check your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough jawing, we've got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. And Casey. Hi, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow, what's the Far Far Range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you'll have a ton of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. There's so many of them. Okay, here we go. We got some pogo fruit. That's what we need. Oh, wait, what are you? You're a cat slime. Tabby slime. Those stripes, that tail, that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's a biggin. Oh, my Largo. Largo slimes are large hybrid slimes formed when a slime eats a plort unlike its own. Vac to keep them on your nozzle or shoot to keep them flying. Well, that's cool. Alright, let's find our way back to our house so that we can... No! That's not where we want to go. That was close. So I want to put some of the stuff in the... Is there a map? There's a map. I don't know where I'm at on the map, though. Is that me? Maybe that's me. Yeah, there we go. It's a plort. Okay, there we go. We built a garden, so let's shoot our pogo fruits into our garden. Hey, no, I said not the chickadoos. Pogo fruits. Okay, there we go. So we'll get more pogo fruits that way. Can I put tabby slimes in the same thing? Let's find out. Okay, we can put tabby slimes in the same thing. Okay, let's go drop off our plorts. Lydia says, come along, kids. It's time for school drama and stuff. Uh-oh. Stick the plorts in the plort hole. Cass says, well, yes, but also no, but also yes. Cass says, my favorite are quantum slimes. Heathen says, my mom loves chickens. Our house is full of chicken decor. Wait, you guys, you said that pink ones are omnivores. Are they gonna eat my tabby slime? Trowfan said, my house was full of white geese decor in the 80s. Did I love white geese decor? No. But one white goose figurine as a gift evidently made all my relatives believe I did. Cass says, no, slimes will not eat other slimes. Okay, so let's... It becomes very difficult to stick slimes in there whenever they're all over the place. Get back here. Get back there. All right, we gotta upgrade this thing. What do we get? What do we have? High walls. We don't have enough for that. Music box. We don't have enough for that. Okay, we don't have enough for any of these things. We can demolish it. However, if they eat a third color plort, if a pink eats a tabby plort, it'll become a tabby pink largo. However, if they eat a third color plort, well, let's just say don't do that. Nearsloo says tabbies are good at escaping. Do you have enough for a second corral, maybe? I might. Let's see. I don't think so. I do not have enough for a second corral. Okay, so we gotta go get some more stuff. Bearded Halfling said, wait, there's more slimes. What are these? They're glowy dudes. Oh, because it's nighttime, right? Phosphor slimes. These are cool. Where'd he go? There's a plort. Hello, plort. I got you guys. There you... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Come back. Curious George says this is Monster Rancher meets Farming Sim with slimes. Noah says they'll disappear at daytime. Also, you need the solar shields on your phosphor pen or they'll all die in the sunlight. Oh, well, that's fun to know. Will they stay in my inventory during daytime? Or is that going to be a problem? Holy crap, there's a lot of them. They just come popping out of the walls. Alright, I guess we'll grab some of those while we can. Nearsloo says you can also unlock the underground area and then you won't need solar shields. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry if I missed your chat messages, guys. There are a lot of you in here right now, which is cool. I am glad to have a lot of you here. I hope everyone has had a pretty great week. Got some carrots and some plorts. And a largo, a pink phosphor largo. All right, let's go drop off our plorts because we've got a lot of those. Bailey says, no worries, I'm just glad to be catching your streams because it's been a while. It has been a while. I hope you've been doing well. What am I? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I shot my plorts into the plort hole. Not the plort hole. Oh, God. Go away. Alright, let's put, let's do another corral. There we go. Do another corral. Purchase. Let's see if we can rescue this. Alright, let's grab our tabbies. We'll put them in one corral, and we'll put our pink slimes in another one. So many slimes everywhere. Okay, so we gotta feed, we gotta feed tabbies some food. So let's do that. We can give them, the hens. I got a boop. I got a tabby slime headbutt right on the nose. I got a boop. I love it. Cass says, Wob, turn around. They're getting into your chickens. Wait, what's getting into my chickens? The chickens are okay. I think. Go. No, come back this way, dude. There we go. How do I get rid of largos? Do I just have to drag them off somewhere? Trial fan said, are we playing this game courtesy of Cass? If so, thank you, Cass. This is adorable. Behind the house? Okay, I can go behind the... Oh! I can just yeet them off the cliff. Okay, there we go. Into the slime ocean. Alright, let's get rid of this largo. Let's go get the other one. Because he's trying to get my chickens too. How have I not played this game before? This is amazing. Alright. Did we save them all? Alright, let's go get some more tabby plorts. That should be enough to reproduce. Take our hens. Here you go, kitty cats. Have some chickens. It's another largo. Alright, let's go put some plorts in the plort hole. Alright, there we go. We have 250. That actually produces at a pretty good rate. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to feed you, but I had stuff to take care of first. Plorts in the plort hole. Alright, we can upgrade. Alright, let's upgrade and get high walls. So that maybe these guys won't get out as easily. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, let's go drop off our plorts. Okay, let's catch up on chat for a second. Noah Miller, put a pink plort and make a pink tabby and feed it, and it will give you both. Oh. So the Largos give you both kinds. Hold on a second. Let's check. Lydia, y'all read for drama. Lydia says... Lydia hasn't posted any drama. Lydia, you have to post the drama for me to read the drama. Okay, some boy in my last class thinks I'm dating one of my guy friends, but I am not. Furious George says, so this game is about catching and breeding slimes. Yes. Bailey says, I came back just in time to see Wobble launch a few slimes into the ocean. Glorious. Noah says, Wobble, if you need advice, ask me because I have this game and I am pretty far. Everyone has been giving me advice right now. And I love it. It's great. Halfling says, I feel like PETA would have a thing to say or two here. Nearsloo says, PETA has things to say about everything. Best not to listen. There we go. Okay, so we have successfully reclaimed our farm, our ranch. Get in there. What are you? You're a tabby. Get back in there. Okay, we gotta go. What do we gotta do? How many chickens we got? Not enough chickens. Can we upgrade our chicken coop? What are the options for that? High walls, spring grass. Hens will produce eggs twice as fast. Cool. A vitamizer. The very latest in advanced poultry tech, the vitamizer bathes chickens in Vita-Rays, allowing them to grow into healthy hens and roostros twice as fast. And let's see what upgrades are available for our garden. Nutrient soil. Sprinkler. Scare slime. Nice. It keeps wandering slimes away from the crops. Okay, so is this activated now? Thora West. Help me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so she wants 10 tabby slimes, a roostro slime, and 3 of those things. So we could do that, I think. We get whatever the heck that is, and some plorts, and some gold. How many of the tabby slimes do we have? I don't think we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go hunt down some stuff. It's a stony chicken. Liddy says, and my guy friend ran out of the classroom in second period because they wouldn't let him use the bathroom and he didn't care. I feel like I probably shouldn't actually be using up inventory space with these things because I can always get more later, I guess. So let's do that. There we go. All right, more plorts. Oh, it's a floaty phosphor largo. I gotta find some tabbies. Why has this one got spikes? Rock slimes. Ooh. so many different types of... Ow. It dealt damage to me. Why did that hurt? Where are you? That didn't work. Let's see. E to activate. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. What's this? Oh, okay. That's cool. We opened the thingy there. Cass says, don't give her your last rooster if you can avoid it. Probably go grab one from out there. Lydia says, and me and one of my girlies got in trouble for going to the nurse with the PE teacher's permission. But we went to the nurse because she was about to have a panic attack. Noah says, if you find a tabby Gordo slime that it's favorite, so you feed 25 stony chicken, it works better than 50 chickens. Do they even still have hall passes? Wait, there we go. There's Tabby. Alright, let's grab some tabbies. We'll grab some chickadoos, because we can chickadoo them into the chickadooizer. Oh, that was a plort, but I can't grab the plort because I don't have enough inventory space. Do you get more than 4 inventory slots later on? Someone say yes. What's that? Stay awake from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. Jerks. There's a thing. What are you? You're a biggin. Hi, dude. Oh, I can't. It's a pink Gordo. Diet everything. Apparently not. Didn't eat chickadoos. Can't pick up the mushrooms. I have to come back to the pink Gordo. Noah says, trust me, if you go into the cave, bring food. Pixel. What are you doing? Don't climb up the back of the chair, please. Ow. Lydia says, me and my friend got in trouble for not having the PE teacher's permission to leave, but we still did because we were going to the library anyways. You probably shouldn't be doing those kind of things, kid. Like, you should get your teacher's permission. Alright, so let's go back to our farm. Grab some more. Oh, those are not ripe yet. Okay. Drop off our plorts and our chickadoos. Cass says, note for everyone in the Wobble Discord, there's a mist pick in Pet Parade. We love Mist. Mist is Cass's kitty. That's not done yet. Where's the doohickey? There it is. Alright, so we drop off a couple of tabbies. Oh, we only have 25 minutes to get that done. Heathen says, I gotta run. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us, Heathen. Noah says you can only find roostros, not breed them. I tried. Okay, that's good to know. There's a plort. Another plort. No, that's not a plort. It's just a stain. Wait, did we go this way? Cass says you can absolutely breed roostros. Y'all gonna have to get your information together. What do you think about that, Pixel? She's like, that is a very large cat. I'm not trying to get you guys, I'm trying to get the plorts. Hey, no. You can't mess with that. It's Pixel. Turn you into a tabby slime. That could be fun. Noah says, Wobble want to know a strat for money. I guess. I'm not really trying to make a lot of money. I'm just sort of exploring at this point. Bailey says, just looked it up. Looks like you absolutely can breed roostros. Lydia says, Pixel, tell everyone to like and subscribe. What are you doing? What is the problem? Alright, let's find... Oh gosh, you're getting heavy, cat. Using me as a springboard. Alright, so I got to find a roostro. Also, wait. Okay, stick those in here. Go stick some plorts in the plort hole. You're getting into stuff. Lydia says the skeleton's name should be Gary Billy Bob III. Right. I need people to help me come up with names for the skeleton. I think the names were Eduardo, Gary Billy Bob III. Noah says you get lots of plorts, go into your house and make it past 10 days and you can sleep back to back. What happens if you sleep for 10 days? Do your plorts multiply? Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to make a largo. Noah says it should raise the price on the plort market. Okay, that makes sense. I got it. So the different plorts are worth different amounts at different times. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go see what we can make. Because we've got another plot here. What do we got? Coop silo. You can't take it with you when you go. Put it in stores. Don't need it. Burn it. Pond. Okay, we're gonna wait on those. Let's go see how many chickens we got. Got a roostro. Heck yeah, we got some stuff here. Cool. If possible, please acquire the following for a future study. My thanks. From Victor Humphreys. What is that? Like a strawberry thing? Okay, so let's go upgrade something. Let's upgrade our AirNet. Solar shield. Plort collector. Auto feeder. Cass said, there you go, that's a bred roostro. Yeah, it was, because I only had one in there before. Bailey says, long story short, the more days you go without selling plorts, the higher the price should go. But to be honest, it's a little cheesy. Cass says, but to be honest, it's a little cheesy. I say immerse and get lost on the island. Yeah, exploring's kind of more the way I go anyway. So, I guess you want to make largos because if you get both types, that makes sense. Let's make some pink largo thingies. Hey, I told you guys to eat some things. There we go. Alright, so these guys have a diet of everything. So if we feed them... Yeah, there we go. Tabby plorts and pink plorts. Wait, where'd you go? I think you definitely want the definitely want the plort collector when you have these guys in here, because it's kind of a pain to get all those. Okay, there we go. Let's go put our hen in our hen thing. What are you doing, dude? You're not supposed to be in here. Jerk. All right, let's put some plorts in the plort hole. All right, so we have stony hens that we need to drop off. And an elder hen. Stone Homie says plorts for the plort god. Wait, do we have enough to get anything here? No, we don't. Water tank. So we need 350 for those. Wait, there's a flashlight! Plort peddler. Elder hens and roostros exist only as food. Okay, that's good to know. No need to keep the elder hen, she's just taking up space. Okay, so let's find our elder hen. Which one was she? Oh, that one. I have a lot of roostros, actually. So I guess we'll keep one. Do roostros only produce roostros? Or do you have to, like, does it matter? How does that work? No, but you need at least one roostro for hens to lay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Why am I not sucking this one up? There we go. Okay, cool. Noah says Wobble make Glordos pop and they can give you a slime key to unlock new areas. Nearzu says I've returned after getting my bowl of vegetable beef soup. I see progress has been made. Vegetable beef soup actually sounds really good. Bailey says from what I looked up, chickadoos have a chance to either become a hen or a roostro when they grow, but roostro is lower odds to happen. Gotcha. I'm not a springboard cat. You sure seem to think I am, though. All right, we have a rock slime. Oh, what's that? Oh gosh, it's not good. How do I get rid of it? No. Oh god. It's a tar slime. How do I get rid of the tar slime? I love the face on the thing. Throw it into the ocean. Okay. Crap, where's the ocean? Oh god! We got the tar. Okay. Where's the ocean? There's the ocean. Woo! Aha! Cass is like, so remember earlier I said not letting a slime eat 3 different types of plorts? Oh god, there's tons of these things. He's not supposed to bite me while I've got him all plorted. Oh wait, I have a lot of money. I need to probably use that. You know what? You guys have fun. You keep eating whatever. I'm gonna go stick my rock slime in my doohickey. Doohickey is a scientific term, by the way. Alright, let's go stick these in the plort hole. Diets or veggies, so let's give you something so we can get some rock plorts. Alright, we're gonna stick a solar shield on that one. That way we can put whatchamacallits on there too. Garden. Stick our carrot. Now we can have carrots and pogo fruits. I like the sounds they make. I don't have enough for a silo yet. We have mail. We need to go check our mail. Hi, I can't see what I'm doing. You're in my way. Star mail. Let's see. Victor Humphreys. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Victor Humphreys, professional slime rancher, slime scientist, and amateur musician. My understanding is that Ms. West has already informed you of how the range exchange works, so I will spare you any further education. Instead, I'll illuminate you on what you can expect from my own requests. As a slime scientist rancher, I have a tremendous interest in the liquiform legion that we share this vast range with, the slimes. My studies often keep me from venturing out on the range daily. When I find myself short of a particular species, I use the range exchange to fill that gap. Don't worry, though. I will reimburse you handsomely for your efforts. Good luck in your new venture, Ms. LeBeau. I look forward to seeing life breathe once again into the former Twilger's ranch. Sincerely, Victor Humphreys. P.S. I once lost my most favorite fiddle while fleeing a feral boom slime. A boom slime? Its value is only sentimental, but should you find it, I'd very much love to be able to play it again. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab some more coffee and probably feed Pixel so maybe she'll settle down a little bit. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Bye-bye. All right, we are back. Okay, let's see what we need to do next. Stonehomie says that on Halloween they give out candy and watch Rob Zombie movie 31. It's a new tradition that Becky and I have. I don't think I've seen that one. He says candy is still candy, so I'll happily take it. All right, we need to find some more stuff. We got to get some pogo slimes, some pink slime. I just had a bunch of pink slimes, and I should have stuck them in here, and I'm probably not going to make that in time, so I'll have to wait for the next one. There's a whole bunch of pink slimes, though. I need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we got those. We gotta find some tabby slimes. Where are you? Oh, those chickens. Chickens! I need to grab some of those too. Meow. I hear you. Where are you at? There you are. What if we give you a pink plort? What do you turn into? You turn into a pink rock largo. Lydia says chocolate isn't a good description. What kind of chocolate? Noah says boom slimes are in the jungle area. That's good to know. Furious George says, Cass, this is why you always buy the candy you want to eat anyway. Absolutely true. Noah says Wobble, go to the pink Gordo with lots of food. I don't have lots of food. That's the problem. I gotta get my stuff growing so it grows better. And my carrots aren't ready yet. I like Mr. Gridbar. That's one of my favorites. There we go. Now we got some carrots. These, I keep trying to get a couple of the rock slimes, but they keep turning into Largos before I get a chance to grab them. What are you? Oh, it's just a passageway. There's nothing out here. Pulse wave. Got a pulse wave emitter feature to your backpack that pushes away slimes whenever you need some personal space. That seems like it would be useful. Say. I had a great big tree like this here on one edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. It survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day I began to notice it was dying. It wasn't anything unnatural, it was just its time, I suppose. And then I realized that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I'd spend my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen, so I bought a ticket for the far, far range the very next day. Stone Homie says, cookies and cream Hershey bars. Yes. It's a big tabby slime. And a treasure pod. Treasure pod is locked. Okay. This has a big skull on it, so that probably means I shouldn't go this way, but I'm gonna go this way anyway. Requires a slime key to open. The bridge is out. What's with the crate? If I were a crate, I would be something that I would have to collect so that I could jump higher. Like I could use it as a stepping stone. But I don't know. That's just me. I got mail from a guy named Ogden. Oh, and more mail from Casey. Alright, let's see if we can get back to our thing before that that quest runs out. I think we have enough stuff to get it now. No, we don't have enough stuff because we needed like 8 tabby slimes. That's gonna suck. Let's see. We'll see. Maybe we do. I don't remember. Oh no, it ran out. Oh well. Ogden Ortiz, I'm working on a new recipe. Help me out. I don't know why he has a Romanian accent, but whatever. Pogo fruits. And carrots. No! Wait, what? No! How did, what did, how did that happen? I like how it at least has combat music, but what are you guys doing? Run away, little plort. I have no idea how that happened. Because I had 2 different types of Largos, I guess. Oh. Stop biting me. You jerks. I have 1 little Largo left. Oh well. Wait, we have tabby slimes. That's right, we do have tabby slimes. I use the J word? What's the J word? Oh, jerk. And we have rock slimes, that's right. Walk, 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 walk. Yeah, I think I know what happened. I had 2 different Largos in the same container. All right, let's see. I need Noah says, Wobble, should I go play Slime Rancher with you? Yes or no? If you want to play Slime Rancher, you absolutely should. because it's kind of a cool game. I don't think this one is multiplayer, Noah. So, like, you'll be playing on your own, but... Okay, let's figure out what we gotta do. Collect some more pogo fruits. What is that fruit? Where do I get it? In 17 minutes. Lydia said I gotta go. Someone vote for Gary Billy Bob the third for me. Carrot. It's a heartbeat. I think they're in the cave. Okay. Noah says, I can help you now if you need help for me to find something I can tell you. Thank you, Noah. Right now, I'm just trying to get some plorts. Ow. Trying to get some plorts so I can get some money, so I can get some upgrades. Because that's what I need. Alright, let's see what we can upgrade. We get a water tank, a jetpack, dash boots, pulse wave, tank booster. There we go. We'll grab that. That increases our doohickey. Inventory, that's the word. Let's go see what old Ortiz has to say. I can't see my menu because you're in my way, Pixel. There we go. Casey says, my pet cactus. Hi, B. I bought a cactus from you. Sort of. When I came back home, it was one of the only things left in your shop. It was a lonely little guy, so I decided to adopt it. You know I kill every plant I touch, but I promise you this one will last. I mean, if I can't keep a cactus alive, then clearly something is really wrong. When I look at it, I think you're out there on the range, doing your thing. I hope you're okay. Hiya, Beatrix. My name is Ogden Ortiz. I'm a slime rancher, much like yourself, but I mostly fancy myself as a farmer. I came to the far, far range to grow fruits and veggies the way we used to back on Earth, by getting down in the soil and getting your hands dirty. Did you know that carrots improve your night vision? Yeah, seriously, they do. I don't see why all ranchers aren't just gobbling them down every chance they get. Being lost out on the range at night can be so dangerous. Well, don't let me ramble on you here. We'll be in touch via the range exchange. I tend to only raise slimes that eat fruits and veggies, so expect those kinds of requests from me. Looking forward to doing business with you. P.S. Ever heard of a gilded ginger? It's a mythical veggie that is said to be the favorite food of the equally mythical gold slime, but some say that neither of them actually exist. Dun dun dun. Surely they exist, Stone Homie. Surely they do. There's gold in them there slimes. I think we got the key. I just picked up a heartbeat from the thing. I think I only needed one of them, so we'll go turn that in just a second. And then I guess we'll go try to open up the jungle. No, I needed 4 of them. Dang it. Okay, so I gotta find 3 more. Maybe if we get to the jungle quickly enough, we can get the rest of them. All right, let's do. See what other upgrade we can grab. Jetpack. Cool. Okay, so to get to, we gotta go what, up there? I think that's where we gotta go. They're so angry. Wait, what's this one go to? This one goes to something else. Where does this one lead? Yeah, I know the other one goes to the jungle. That's the cave door. Okay, so we want to go to the jungle door. Get all of our plorts that we can get here and get some of our food back since they're not eating it. Alright, there we go. We've retrieved some plorts and some other stuff. Let's go this way. Through the tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret tunnel. It's the angry ones. Oh gosh. Alright, we made it to the jungle. Ta-da! Open sesame! Moss blanket, like a flower blooming from a rocky crack, this emerald expanse hints at what could be. Do I have to go down the hole? If I go down the hole, how do I get up the hole? That's a little scary. Oh no! Of course my inventory's full, so I can't actually collect any of this new stuff. The moss blanket may seem like an ancient jungle of sorts, but the fact is that much of what you see here wasn't even around when I first began exploring this land. At this rate, I reckon it won't be long before the greenery completely overtakes the far, far range. What are you? A yarn ball! It's a slime toy. Is there a way to, like, teleport back to your base? Got some more food. There we go. Noah says in menu there's emergency return, but you lose your items. That sucks. We don't want to lose our items. Stop boobing me. You guys. Pink honey largos. I don't have any. Well, I do have food to give you, but I don't have anything. I don't have enough inventory space to get your plorts. Okay. So we got to figure out how to get back home so we can drop off all of our plorts. Another treasure ball. Cass says I dropped the pink and phosphor plorts. The honey boom slimes are worth a lot more. Okay. It's a honey slime. No, I hear terrible music. Where's the tar slime? There it is. Jerk. Yeah, what do you think about that, jerk? Okay. Drop pink plort. What? Where are you guys coming from? Lydia says wobble lock in. Truth. There's another door. Cass says, Wobbs, if you're having tar problems, the water tank is a good upgrade. Okay, so like if you spray them with water, they untar themselves. We need another slime key, and we have mail from Mochi. There is a... Ha! Noah says, Wobble, guess how many pink plorts I have? 7,000. Wait, where are you? You're another treasure pod, and you're locked. Hmm. It's just up yonder. Okay, we found our way out of here. Let's get back to our house so that we can drop off our stuff. Free ranging. The Tabby Gordo is covering a fast travel zone. If you pop him, you can zap back and forth between here and your farm. That's good to know. We'll work on that when we get back to the farm. Noah says he's going to sell all of his plorts and tell me how much he made. There you go. Hey, leave that alone. Thank you. All right, let's go drop off a whole bunch of plurts. Let's grab the water upgrade. Got the water tank. See if we can upgrade any of our doohickeys here. Do the music box, airnet, plort collector. Oh, not enough new bucks. And we gotta feed our dudes here because they're getting hungry. Oh god, and they're getting angry. Need some chickens. Sorry, guys. Pink Honey Largo. Gotta get a silo made soon. We can start storing some stuff. Let's do that next. Noah says, Wobble, what day are you on in game? So my streaming days kind of change. I am usually on Wednesdays and Sundays. Gotta get some more meat. And but the games that I play kind of change. It sort of depends. Some days I play Minecraft, some days I do like Final Fantasy. Some days I do like old NES games. So it just kind of depends. Kind of depends on what my mood is and different stuff like that. Spidey, hello, hello. Hey Wobble, I've got this game but haven't played it yet. Are you enjoying it? I am loving it. It is really fun. There's a lot of moving parts to it though. Noah said I mean on the top left corner, but that is good to know. Oh, what day are you on? I'm on day 5. Gotcha. Cass says, I think he means what day is it in Slime Rancher? Your date is behind the Ko-fi logo. It is a lot of fun. I'm probably going to wind down in just a few minutes because I'm getting kind of tired and I've got some other things I need to do this evening. but I'm really enjoying this. I will definitely be playing this one more often. I don't know how much I'll play it on stream, but you guys let me know. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more Slime Rancher, we'll do more Slime Rancher. We are still working on Final Fantasy 16 Edition. And then I was going to do Medieval from the PlayStation. I was going to do that last Sunday, but I ended up not streaming that day. So we'll probably do that this Sunday. We'll do Medieval, because I really love that game. I think it's one of my favorites. Spidey says, Slime Rancher is one of the games I'm thinking about doing for my Cozy Game streaming shows. It would be a good one, dude. It's really, really fun. It's very chill. There's not a whole lot to it, although it has its moments where it gets kind of wild. Trial Fan says, Wobble, what and when is the next movie? And yes to more Slime Rancher. Okay, cool. So we'll definitely do some more Slime Rancher. The next movie that we're going to watch, we just did The Mummy. We watched that last night in Discord. We are going to watch The Wolfman from 1941 in Discord on Thursday. That is... that is going to be, what is it, Thursday the 30th at 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be a lot of fun. Noah says, Wobble, can I recommend a fun destruction game? Sure. I like recommendations for games. Let me know. Trial Fan says, The Wolfman is so good. I'm looking forward to that one. The Mummy was really good. I really enjoyed The Mummy. I don't think I'd ever seen that one before, and it was one of the better ones. So I need to know your suggestions. I need a name for the skeleton back here. We had the suggestion of Eduardo. What other names did we have recommended? Oh, it doesn't even go up that far. What were the other names? We had Gary Billy Bob III. Noah says Teardown. I have actually got Teardown on my wish list. It's been one that I've been looking at. Stone Homie says Blast Core for the 64 was a great destruction game. Spidey says Rampage is a classic destruction game. Yes, it is. Trial Fan says Norman. Okay, so the names so far are... We actually had Skelebabb and Bob Skellington. I actually like Bob Skellington a little bit more, so I'm going to use that as the recommendation. So let's do a poll. Because I think we've got 4 names now. We have Eduardo, Bob Skellington, Norman, and Gary Billy Bob III. All right, I'm starting the poll now. You guys let me know what your top pick is, and that will be the name of the skeleton. I think I'm gonna I might end up using him throughout the year. I actually got him on sale. He was normally like $30-something, and they went half price because Halloween is we're almost to the end of the month. So I grabbed him the other day, and I think he's really cool. I think he's neat. I'm gonna get like some weird funny hats and stuff for him, and maybe I'll find a way to prop him up in the back, kind of like he is right now, and use that for different props throughout the year. I think it'll be fun. But he's gonna go on my front porch after this stream, and he'll stay there till the end of the month. All right, so our top choices so far, Bob Skellington is in the lead with 50% of the votes. Spidey says, Wobble, if you have read the Dresden File novels, you'll know why I chose the name. I have not. I have not read the Dresden Files. Wasn't there a TV show based on the Dresden Files at one point? I might have seen 1 or 2 episodes of that. I don't remember. Noah said, Wobble, I wish I could post photos so I could help you more in slime. Well, Noah, that's cool. I've got a lot of people helping me, and there's also some fun of just discovering stuff on your own. I feel like we made a lot of progress today because we got a silo put up. We got several different types of slimes. We have a carrot farm and a pogo fruit farm. We have a chicken coop. So we got a lot done. And we unlocked the jungle. So that's our first big hurdle there. Spidey said there was, but it's very different from the books. Yeah, I don't know much of anything about those. So that's a piece of media that I just haven't really invested a whole lot into. Spidey says, I think if there's anything out there that's cooler than Spider-Man, it's the Dresden Files. I'm waiting for that day that one gets a proper show. I actually, I was going through thrift stores the other day, and I saw a bobblehead Spider-Man, and I actually thought that I should probably grab it. But somebody else got to it before I did. So unfortunately, I did not get that, but I thought it would be neat. I got sniped a lot at the thrift stores the other day. I also got sniped on it was a alarm clock that was shaped like the Super Mario one-up, the one-up mushroom. And I was on one side of the shelf and a couple on the other side found it. So I got sniped on that. I got sniped on the Spider-Man bobblehead. And there was just a lot of people out at thrift stores, I guess. So Noah says, next time you play, I'll give you little tips next time. Well, I appreciate that, Noah. And thank you again for tuning in. I don't know if you've watched my stream before, but I appreciate it. So I'm going to hop off of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It looks like Bob Skellington is our winner. So he will be Bob Skellington, Bob Skellington the Skeleton. I like that. And I'll have to find some funny hats for him. Hi, Pixel. What are you getting into? Hi. You want to say bye to everybody? All right, everybody. Say bye. All right, I'm going to go find some dinner. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful week. And again, we will... next time I see you guys will be Sunday. We will be playing Medieval. Have a great one. Bye-bye.